Dwarven Mines. This area outside the city-state has great potential for exploration and can be flushed out by any DM. However, I have stumbled into an uncut gem from Judges Guild and had to do a third video of the city-state and its surrounding area. Hole Dwarven Mine by Edward R.G. Mortimer is a classic adventure comparable to Keep on the Borderlands, except way more material within the mines than the Caves of Chaos. It has several storylines going on all at once that connect to the city-state with potential for expansion too. I did not expect to include a reference to Gamma World, but the mine's 6th level has this option open, and I feel this addition to the setting could be absolutely frickin' awesome. A little history is in order for this adventure. A demon named Myru Tog resides here in the area known as the Gorge. It was exiled here from a plane called the Netherworld, I assume, by rival demons in its own world. Over the years, the dwarves dug deep into its lair, where they were destroyed by the demon and its minions, and all mining stopped. No one knows what happened deep below to these dwarves, and various competing groups have made plans to delve into the mines. The disgruntled miners, or thieves. This group of non-dwarves were fired by the original dwarven miners, worried that items would disappear if any non-dwarves were around, and pissed off the dwarves with their big mouths by spreading rumors all around the city-state about the mines. One of these non-dwarf miners, Nulu the Foister, was angered by his layoff as he wanted to lift a few items from the catacombs, and he gathered together some others with the same intentions. This common bond, greed, is the only bond between these rogues. Chantra of Altania, owner of the She-Devil Tavern on Regal Street, has put together a group of adventurers to plumb the depths of the glory hole for gems. She owns a map indicating a rich spot on the 3rd level of the catacombs. She will offer an equal share to any adventurers interested in joining her group. The Black Lotus. This group has been assigned by the Overlord to eliminate any surviving dwarven leaders of the Glory Hole Mine. This assassination mission is a prelude to the Overlord's takeover of the mine. These people are dedicated killers. Nothing will deter them from their goal. The leader of this band is Grania the Terrible, a woman with a deadly and horrid reputation. A firm believer in the arts of torture, her underlings fear and respect her. Grania believes men's weakness for women gives her the edge she needs to kill all her targets, and she's not wrong. The Serial Murderers. Jolly Nabin is a very friendly, comical character who enjoys chipping away in some dark tunnel, searching for hidden riches. However, Jolly has a very evil streak in him. He loves to haunt the streets during the full moon, looking for beautiful young women to have his way with, torture, and slay. As can be imagined, Jolly is a bit unstable, and if he should undergo a great deal of stress, he probably would lose his tenuous grip on reality. To simulate this, if Jolly finds himself in a life or death situation, he must make an ability check or instantly become a homicidal maniac with 2 attacks per round, and he will attack all human types in his vicinity. Otherwise, Jolly is a very nice guy most of the time. Jolly has a daughter, Sabra Nabin, who loves to participate in her father's monthly excursions, and she even goes out by herself in between full moons. Jolly operates the smith and rear shop on Bywater Road with the help of his daughter. When these two pull their friendly and harmless act, they do it so well that none will realize that they are insane or that they are capable of the horrid deeds they actually perform. In short, everyone believes them to be harmless, though, in reality, they are quite deadly. Beware of the loving overtures of the bisexual Sabra. Yeah, these two are frickin' twisted. The Dwarves. Groups of dwarves have formed because of the rumors being told in the city-state. Each group is attempting to ensure that the mine stays in the possession of dwarves, and towards that end, they will all work together as well as with other non-dwarves. A meeting can be held at the Werelord Tavern, and these groups will decide to enter the mines in groups. A large list of dwarven adventurers is given and can be met at the tavern or in the depths of the mines. I made a Gamma World reference and would like to place its implications within the 7 levels of this dungeon. On the 6th level, a dragon king of the city-state named Kulalkin, the Preserver, that lived in a much higher technological time, was buried here. This technology fell rapidly during his lifetime. This was replaced by the growth of magics. Many artifacts of this age of technology are placed here with the remains of Kulalkin. What I'm suggesting is the source of these artifacts should be here as well. Portal, Nexus, spaceship, or an artifact itself can give access to the post-apocalyptic setting known as Gamma World. This reminds me of TSR's expedition to the Barrier Peaks, or City of the Gods. The mine has 7 levels plus an extra first level called Lost Mine of Kish the Gnome. This level can access the main mine through water tunnels, and the gnome Kish is still here, but not quite himself anymore. He dug an artifact up that turned him into something twisted and foul. This is an added adventure separate from the main adventure and can be excluded if a DM wants. All the levels have plenty of encounters, treasure, traps, cave-ins, mining possibilities, and more. All in all, I find Glory Hole Dwarven Mine to be a cool dungeon delve right next to the city-state. It can be set off in many directions with these encounters. The Black Lotus assassination plot, disgruntled miners who are pissed off at the dwarves for firing them, and hell-bent on taking certain items from them in the depths. A father-daughter serial murdering duo who'd love to go get rich exploring the catacombs. A tavern owner organizing an expedition to the mines, or the crapload of dwarves ready to reclaim it. A demon trapped within an interplanar nexus point connected to a different plane called the Netherworld, and throw in a spaceship, and we got a lot of material to feed off of. I'm going to keep searching for old Judges Guild city-state adventures, and if you guys have any suggestions, I would love to read them in the comments. This one alone really stood out for me and helped give ideas for my game in this mini setting within the Wilder Lands. If anybody wants to support me, the Buy Me a Coffee link is in the description. Once again, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.